actually suck, Max.
I've known Boyd for years. Let it go. That's right. So let it go. Boyd is Boyd.
Nobody's trying to disprove anybody. You're just disproving yourself.
And be proud of yourself.
Man,
Why do
you
you have
gotta
to
want to
prove it
shoot
to
yourself
Boyd?
in the face when these people have casual pictures of themselves and they're better than their profile pictures.
Like,
on
we
their
were
Instagram
actually
account.
trying to help
Let's do it.
Christina by spreading the word of her,
They get muted by a lot of
her
people.
Patreon.
that
Max,
don't
how
wanna
much
hear
money are you going to
bullshit.
give Christina to her Patreon?
Thank you.
Max, how much
What
are
are
you
you
going to give
talking
Christina?
about?
I will match everything you give Christina 2 to 1.
Wow, that's
Well,
a
I
deal.
don't
For every
it,
dollar
that's
you give
my
Christina, Max, I'll give
personality.
$2.
Oh, Tristina, you're going to be a millionaire.
Max,
you're
for
attacked
every
by
dollar
10
you
a
contribute
day.
to Christina's
It ruins
fund,
your
I'll
only
give you
social
$5.
experience. For 8 months, for 8
Not gonna do it.
months, after a while
Thanks,
it gets
Max.
to you, and I am human.
Yeah.
No kidding. Am I here today? And you
We
can't
could have
do
given you a
that.
lot of money, but Max fucked it up.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Right.
That's right. I'm gonna keep.
I don't
spreading
need to
the
listen
thing
to
around
somebody
saying
sitting
make
dissing him
evidence that
or
people
acting
don't
the
need
same
it.
as him.
I'm giving it a full
Right?
6 months. I'm gonna attach a website to it so it gets some web crawler stuff going on. Because since I don't attach a Facebook to it, it doesn't get any exposure.
You don't
at all.
know me.
Nobody even gets to search.
That's right. I just put it on my Facebook and my real life Facebook.
Thank you.
This will help.
You're a very sweet person. Ditto.
We're gonna get you the help you
No,
need, Christina.
see, I don't want to know you either. That was sarcasm.
Jills, Max wouldn't help Tristina with even $1.
So what?
Nope, I won't.
I won't
Because
help
you have
Christina
more money to give away than I do,
either.
so you help her.
You just got a
I'll give
friggin'
her
credit
$5
card.
You can
for
give her
every
fucking
$1
money.
you
Give her
give
money. Give her money.
She just got her credit card bill. Got another one.
Spend
Buy
your
a man.
fucking social security
got
checks on
another
her,
one.
dude.
I will give her $5 to every $1.
Okay,
you
well,
give her.
better be
Boyd,
careful with that social
Boyd,
security check that you're spending,
listen
dude.
to
That
me.
should go to your bills.
She just bought a $1,000 dog. Her dad just paid off a $4,000 credit card, and she's running it back up. And now
Damn.
she just got a credit card this morning for Amazon. So why are you donating to her?
Well, I guess Boyd can fucking help her out. She's doing real good for herself.
Credit is not
She's
money.
doing
I
fine,
bought the
obviously.
dog.
Yeah,
Credit
Boyd's
is
money isn't gonna help.
because you
Not like he
just
has
spend
any
it
to
and never
give,
pay
but
it back.
Okay.
did you give?
Hey,
Hey, did
Boyd,
Boyd?
The dog.
How
Okay.
you
Did Boyd give you
doing?
$5?
My
Did Boyd give you
psychiatrist told me
$5?
to get a dog.
I gave her $100 on the last.
Your psychiatrist
cheap
told you
bastard.
The last time she did
get a
the
dog
GoFundMe.
knowing you already had 6 cats, right?
But because
Well,
she didn't
Boyd's
reach her
psychiatrist
goal,
told
she
me to
didn't
get a
get
life,
any
so
of
he
it.
couldn't
Full
do
of
that.
shit.
I know, right,
Yeah,
My
Angel?
that's how that
psychiatrist
works,
has been
right?
telling me to
They
get a
all
dog
do
for
it.
4
Fuck off,
years.
Yeah, and then
Tristina.
she'll
Yeah.
cry about it, and the boys will
Yeah,
pay
suck
her.
her dick.
Why a dog,
You
though?
can
Just
fuck
a
off,
fast
Jills.
athlete.
You
You
can
ain't
But
fuck
I
got
did
a
off,
pledge
dick.
$100.
Yeah, Jills.
Do you get your
You
money
can
back?
fuck off, too.
Non-transgender fuck.
No, they never
Hey,
took the
did
money
he give
because
you the
she didn't
$5,
reach her goal. They
Tristina?
didn't take the money.
He's
Yeah,
not
they
giving
just
me
never charge it if
money
they don't
unless
need
you
it.
give me
Yeah.
money.
Cool.
He's
He
trying
didn't give
to
you any
prove a
lindens?
point. He's trying to
give you-
prove I don't want
I
lindens.
know, but did he
I
give you
don't
any
need
lindens?
lindens. I
Did he
don't
So
give
in
want
you any?
theory, if
lindens.
you just had like a
Did he
I
give
really
you
don't
any?
want
like
any
low,
lindens.
It wasn't if you
Max,
wanted. I asked you if he gave you any.
Well, I mean, I was
low
willing to
goal.
pay
Why
the
is
money
he
if she'd
supposed to
actually
lindens?
reached the goal.
He said he was. He
And
said he
that
already said he
goal
already
wasn't even
gave
that
you
bad.
lindens,
That
and
was
people were
like
just
He
fucking
like
has no
$1,000 or
goals.
something.
Get
No,
over
we never
it.
gave me lindens.
She lies
Okay,
through
well
her
there you
teeth.
go.
Like
You didn't give
35
He
Boyd.
lies
He's
through her
lying,
teeth
dude.
when you're paying her. Oh my
Boyd, why you
God.
always lying?
They're so dumb
Boyd,
sometimes.
come over here and give her $5 in cash.
Yeah, I mean, you like
God
GoFundMe
damn it, I'm gonna get you
doesn't judge what you're raising money for. They just
Boyd,
you know.
Boyd, you never gave her
What?
money like you said. You never gave her
I
money. Go over there and
did.
give her. No,
I
you didn't. The bitch
pledged
just said you
her-
didn't
I
give her
pledged
shit.
She didn't reach her goal.
No, go over there and give her some lindens.
What was the goal anyway?
Oh, I don't get lindens.
So
Oh,
rich.
why?
The last goal was like 1,000.
Well, give her
or
some
2,000 bucks.
PayPal.
It wasn't that much, but it was.
Give her
it
some
was,
PayPal. PayPal or some money, dude.
You already
Well,
got
she
a
has
president
GoFundMe,
trying to
Max,
buy
but you
people
have
off.
to
You
donate.
did you
I
donate?
need someone here trying to
I
buy
did last
people
time.
off.
Yeah, I gave her
No,
$100
you said you were
last
gonna donate
time.
right now because you were rich.
Yeah, if you give her, I'll
No,
give her $5 for every $1
no,
you
you're
give
poor. You're poor. You're poor.
For
You
every
lied.
$1 you give her, I'll
You
give
lied.
her
You're
$10.
poor. I can't talk to poor people anymore. Sorry.
I'll give her $10 for
I
every
don't believe
$1
you.
you
He's
give
poor.
her.
That's
He's trying to. He's not gonna.
What's
give
your
you
name,
shit.
Trump?
He's got 2 acres of land and a Harley, and he
Depending
thinks
on
he's
you,
rich.
because he knows you're
Whatever.
full of shit. It's depending on you.
What do you mean I'm full of shit? I'm not full of shit. You want to see my Harley? You want to see my
Well, Harley
You've already
Davidson.
seen my
Your uncle's Harley, man.
$2,000 studio.
$5,000 they start at. Give me a
Because I'm not an
break.
idiot. I don't need to.
No,
Well,
I'm
you
not
got
saying that.
God,
I'm saying
bro.
they're just
You
really
got
I'm
your
not trying to
deals,
buy your
got
rich on you. I'm already
No,
your
I'm saying
friend.
Boyd is
Not
trying to
saying that
fucking
they're,
prove
like,
that he's
you
fucking
know,
got
the most
money, and
expensive
he was gonna
thing
pay you
ever.
money, but he never
I
did.
rode
Even though
one
he said
very
he
Ooh,
would.
ooh,
I
it's a
think
sheep
he's
shagger. It's a sheep
very
shagger.
long time.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
well,
I
you're
wasn't
right.
proving
It's
that he's not
40.
giving her. He said he was gonna give you money. I said he was broke.
But
and
He
you're
couldn't
has
right.
afford to
given
give
me
you
money
Pretty-
before. He has given
Well,
me
he's not
money
giving you
before.
money right
He got
now.
that money back.
Mr.
I've been
Max,
rich my goal.
you have a
It's set up to give people the money
778
back.
or
Okay, well, he didn't give you
or
any money.
1,200 sporty.
It's not set up that way. all the time.
788.
He didn't give
There's not a
you
lot of sheep in fucking Paris, mate.
He said right now that he gave you money right
I'm
now. The last
talking
30
to you.
minutes
I
he
was
said he
talking
gave you
to the
money.
sheep shagger.
That never happened.
Everybody needs a telephone.
He
You
said
don't
he
live
would
in
give me
Paris,
money
Third
if
world.
he
Yeah.
tell
gave
you
me
to.
money and
The
would
Honda
match it
Shadow
10 to
is
1.
better and cheaper.
In the last 30
What's
minutes?
the temperature there?
Yes, he said
Not
that in the
really.
last
What
30 minutes.
No,
and
but
I
did he
was not
actually
listening.
receive
You
money?
are not
Not
capable
really.
of
Did
Oh,
you
I
I
think
think
that's
receive
it's
what-
80
money?
to 20 Celsius.
Max, he
I
never
rode
Did you
100
receive
for
money?
7 years, and I
You
rode
just wait. You
a
said
Harley
80.
for 8.
What do you mean I'm muted? I'm trying to. You
You're
don't want to
Harley
answer
was
my
much
question.
better.
yelling in
Alright.
my
Fucking
ear.
Celsius,
Because
mate.
I've asked
The
the same
next
question
Stand
10
the
times.
fuck
You won't answer my
up.
fucking question. Did you get money? 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 Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or
Oh,
no?
I got him muted.
Yes or no?
Sorry,
Yes or no? Yes or
Queen.
no?
Come
It's
here,
no.
dude.
Just say fucking no.
Wouldn't
Just
find
Say
say
some
no. I don't know why
Paris.
you don't want to
Can't
say
deal with
no.
that shit.
I doubt it.
Whatever.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Where are
God.
you living?
Why don't
Where
you
are you
take
living?
some
God.
long-term
On
You can't even say
Say
fucking
no,
no.
right?
Fucking
Pretends like he's still on the
What?
other side of this M and
Little
is
too hyper
yelling
for
at
me.
me.
Yes, I'm yelling at you because I asked you a very
Minute.
simple question you can't fucking answer.
What's
Did
the
you get
point of
money or
that?
did you not get money?
People do not
Is
have
it yes or no?
How do
It's yes or no.
It's
It's
any sort of
nothing besides yes or no. If you can't answer a yes or no
concept of
question,
it.
you're fucking dumbass.
I stand away from the
Or else you're
crowd of
hiding
people
Something
like
in
that.
your case. So
And
what
as
do
to
you
what
you talk to me all the
actually?
time.
Are you
Stand
alright?
beside me.
If that's the
Must-
case, are you good? Are you good or bad? Are you good or bad?
What do you-
Yes or no?
Him on his
You
big
good or
baby.
bad? Yes.
Where are you?
What kind of question
little
is that?
English sounding
Are you
prick
good
is
or
just like,
bad?
Well, 100
No,
hit
answer
in
it yes or no. You
baby.
can answer fucking any question.
real
Yes or
bad.
no.
That's
I sound
really
like your
black
fucking
white
president. I sound like
with
your
a
fucking
really black
president.
white
Answer
answer.
yes or no.
I'd ride a
So you
Norton
just
before I rode a Sporty.
No.
Any
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is too. It's
For
the guy
sure.
that said tranny, isn't it?
I think we're tranny.
Fooey, that's the kind of thing
Alright, back, it's
that
the
social
dude, I gotta
media
do some
got a
shit,
hold
bye.
of would actually give money to.
Not
That's the
much.
kind of thing that gets money.
It's like
How much of a
6
tranny? What do you mean?
That
like,
usually
what's he,
works
like,
pretty good,
30%
Pen.
tranny?
Hey,
I reckon he's 20%
40%
tranny.
tranny?
Whatever.
Don't
I reckon
fucking
he's
talk to me
20%
like you fucking
tranny.
know me. Shut up, Ken.
you shouldn't.
20%
Okay,
right?
the time.
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm talking to everyone.
You either are or
I
you're
reckon he's
not.
20%
No,
tranny
I
and
wanna
fucking
be in charge, 'cause
70%
that's
fucking
fucking
fun.
Very
I'm
docile.
saying
straight.
you should treat people with the same amount of respect you want to be treated with.
No, okay.
Good luck
Well,
with
on
that.
here,
That
I don't
doesn't
fucking
shit, so
expect
shut the
any
fuck up.
respect, mate.
Well, why instead of talking
Hey,
shit,
you
why
Right.
don't you
started
say
talking
something
shit to me
relevant?
first,
Why
so
don't you try to
Hey, I don't ever talk shit to you. I don't even know you are dislocated. Every time I see you, you try and talk to me like you know me and shit. I don't understand why.
I know you have ADHD and that you don't
I mean, you
take
Like
the
I
meds,
know
start
which is
talking
why you're so
about sheep as soon
hyperactive.
as you fucking see me because you want to
Fooey,
say
that's
No, I
terrible.
got told I was a sheep shagger, and I said that's hard to do when you're in Paris.
I didn't call you a sheep
So you wear
shagger, you
rubber
dumb
boots?
shit. I
Talking to
called
me,
this
you
Tom
fucking
here
dumb
guy
prick.
sheep shagger.
Was he?
Is that what it is?
He's from New
Well-
Zealand.
Narcissistic much, man.
It sounds
Fuck.
like a Coney vision, Fooey. You should
I
go
see
for
you're
a
admitting to be a
I
sheep
don't
shagger then.
narcissist.
He
Narcissus.
being narcissist because he thinks we're talking about him, mate. Everything's
Can you
about
say
him,
that
bro.
again? Say narcissistic again.
No, you can't even say it, mate.
Narcissist.
And I was
Narcissistic,
making fun of the way you were
why?
saying it.
That's
you
what I said.
fucking prick.
Who cares?
Hey, can you say fish and chips for us then? If I'm so fucking
Can you
feeble.
say go fist yourself, mate?
Fish and shits?
Why did I say that?
You need to learn your vowels first, mate. Go back to primary school, learn your vowels,
To
and
fucking
then come
don't
to
tire you
Australia,
dumb
and then
Fucking
you
shit.
might get
Australians
to
trying
grammar
to
school.
tell
Say it
Kiwis to learn
backwards.
vowels. Good on.
I was
Good on, buddy.
referencing something,
honey.
you fucking moron.
If you just
Oh.
didn't,
Oh, they didn't. You just didn't. Jenny.
You're all
huh?
calling each
Huh?
other morons, so you're just all morons. So now
We
that we
just
got
don't
that out
want
of the
it.
way, is there any
What's your point?
normal conversation?
So
We
you
don't
guys,
come
I
here
had
for
this
normal
dream last night.
conversation. Fuck off if
It
you
was
want
a
a normal
bunker.
conversation.
Of,
You
This
like,
guys
is a
come
help.
here
For
for
a place
normal
This is a help
you
conversation.
island
with
public.
every,
But they attract
Excuse
me,
me.
you
for
know,
a
We
place
don't have
you
normal
with every
conversations
vow
here.
you
military.
have. We
Military
have
thing, like
vows
we
for
were
a
all
reason,
in
right?
the
And
military.
you just put a
Well,
And it was
U
too
wherever there's a
short. Like
vowel.
all the rooms were
That's
too
what a
short. You had to
fucking
duck to be
emu
in
would
there. It
do,
was
or a
little
fucking,
apartments.
I
It
don't
was just
know.
horrible.
we don't have emus
And
in this country.
I was on the
Well,
top floor, and a
Why
girl
you
Okay.
came
talking
out,
about?
Is there a few
and she
emus?
was gonna
Emu?
live like
Why?
in the same room with me.
Couple
But
of
see,
emus or something?
there's a you and emu. You
Right?
could probably say that
And I
one.
said, you know what they say about the
Lucky
top
you,
floor,
mate.
don't you? And she
Not unless
looked
we
at
go
me
to
and
the
said,
zoo.
You know what else I can say?
Is that where
What are you
you
on
are?
about?
Go
aliens
fuck
Oh, you're at
yourself.
the
from
zoo.
others, and I started listing like
I know.
all of
Did
these
you
That's
understand
a lot,
that,
negative
mate.
mate?
you.
Did that get
Emu.
through to
and
you?
she
Go
That's
fuck
the
dropped her
sound.
face and started walking
That's
Go
the
away.
fuck
sound of
yourself.
inevitability
And I
and
said,
That's the
"You
jealousy,
sound of
fine
mate.
anyone
That's
fucking
for you and
conversing
emus.
with a
She
fucking
laughed.
Australian.
And
Go
put her
fuck
stuff down on the
yourself.
bunk.
You
guys
know what
hear
it
a
sounds
lot.
like to
They're
me?
not very nice
It starts
people.
with a J.
As
It's
far
called
as I
jealousy,
can
mate.
see.
Jealousy.
Go
Oh yes,
fuck
everybody's
Jealous
jealous of
drive
that.
lies about being in Paris, and it's always strong.
Well, I
Yes,
was
we
talking
all
about
we
him,
all
so
want to
him in
jealous
talk
of
like
this
Australia.
you.
fucking Fonzie
'Cause
fag.
we all need the you and the
No, I'm talking about
emu.
him in Australia, not fucking anything else.
I live in Paris. I'm such a real
Doubtful.
Australian in Paris.
Paris? Oh no.
Hope you
It's
haven't
like
picked up
American
any
Wolf
sort of
and
fucking
Got
accent
that
while you're
scale
over there.
disease?
Awesome
You just sound like a
Australian
normal
in
Australian prick,
fucking
man.
Paris.
It's a
Surely you would
scale
have picked up
disease
a little
you
bit
can
of an
get on
accent, man.
fish. And there's
You
medicine you
must
can
have
put in
learned
the
some
tank.
French. Talk some French to us, buddy.
Unless it's too late and he's
Tell me to
floating
get fucked
upside
with
down.
French. Go.
Parlez-vous your fuck say?
Bro, you can't even fucking talk French,
Well,
can you, fuckwit?
you didn't put
Parley
soap in the
fucking
tank.
V.
That's
Hey,
not
look,
French.
Hey,
can you even
it
pronounce
doesn't
fucking...
matter. It doesn't
Tell
matter.
me hello.
You
Tell
put
me
him in the
hello,
water too
Australia.
fast.
Tell me in
It
Australia.
doesn't
Tell me
matter.
hello
How do you
in
say
French.
hello
you think.
in
Put 'em in a
It
French?
doesn't matter
bag.
what
Hello
anyone
in
here
French.
thinks.
Water.
I don't care.
And let the water in
Mate,
the bag
why
get
do you say a
too
full
tough
sentence in French if
before
you're
you
from
open it
Paris?
to the
He
tank?
can't
You-
fucking
if
I don't need
claim
to.
remotely
I
that
never
pronounce
had.
so
French.
many
I
years.
never had.
I got a
Because
bunch
it
of
You
can't.
French
claim to
friends
be,
in
Because
this
it
you have
can't.
claimed to be
Put your
from
hand
Paris
around
for
him
fucking
first,
s-
let it
many
might warm
years,
him
so
up.
why
Not
do
in
you
French,
But
mate.
keep
make
him
a,
submersed.
You're
you
not
know,
French, you're
full
not in France.
But he
sentence
could
in
be in
French?
shock.
No, we won't speak it, mate. We won't speak it.
Who's we? What?
Oh, brother.
Well, fucking a lot of Australians, all my friends who just
Mate,
won't
don't you
speak it.
fucking test your bombs down here, mate.
What? So you've been in Paris for many, many years, but
Oh,
you
you
won't.
know enough to order like a fucking drink and food and stuff.
Actually,
Right,
what
like,
happens is
how do you
suck
say
our
you
fucking
want a
shit.
Coke
Australians
or you
didn't
want
give two
a
shits about you testing bombs. It was the
pizza
Kiwis who
in
gave
French?
two shits about you
But fuck
fucking
people
testing
learn the
bombs,
whole
mate.
language.
You
No
suck
way.
our Greenpeace
Why
boat.
wouldn't you say
Northern
that in
Harbour,
French?
You can't. And you kill the Kiwi doing it. That's why fucking Kiwis don't really like French very much. Assholes.
You only like sheep, mate.
Mate, fucking French is a fucking country that we had to save its ass. Little old New Zealand had to save its ass twice in fucking World Wars.
Well,
man.
Anzacs, mate. We used to
Terrible,
fight
mate.
side by side.
Twice we've saved your ass. First and Second World War, we've fucking freed you from the Germans.
Yeah, you French fucks.
We fucking died. All of us fucking died saving your fucking. And do you know what? More French women fought in Second World War than French fucking men. Which I
No,
thought was
we lost a
hilarious.
lot of lives.
All the French
fucking
men were
doing
locked
that.
up by the Germans.
The
at the start
Anzacs.
of it.
This is where he and I are having an argument here, but the Anzacs, their ancestors, fought side by side, fucking saving your asses.
That's why people think that Australians and New Zealanders hate each other. We don't really. We like to give each
No,
other
it's
shit.
more
Hello,
like a
it's
sister
Shore.
brother.
Blood siblings,
It's more like a
man.
sister-brother rivalry.
Yeah, you're the sister, we're the brother. The same.
Oh snap!
Why didn't you sound a little bit French?
That probably
Like
wasn't
you've been in
cool.
Paris for so many years. But you sound
You got all
really
these people
ashamed.
muted, not
Sorry,
hearing the
dude.
good stuff.
I hang around
I'm hearing
with my Aussie
everything.
mates in
The
Paris.
only people I have muted
But
are
you would,
Joey
that.
yeah. But when
and,
you
like,
hang out
and
with your
Max.
Aussie friends,
Well, why
wouldn't
did
They got
they
a you
also
and
be
Aussie.
surrounded
Kinda
by
hurt.
French
You and
people?
Aussie.
Whole
dude.
block list got
Like
muted.
in
I do
public?
that when
Everybody's
I
unmuted.
do that when I have to talk to them.
Okay,
Because
how long is that gonna last?
if I did not talk
Till
with
it's
the
I know,
French
right?
accent and it's
You do realize that
maybe
I'm a slip and
understand
call you
me,
Christine,
you know,
and
and
I
I
do
still
all those
speak
things I did
English.
before, not intentionally, but by
Generally,
Alright,
accident.
so
unless it's like
how
a
do you get
slow
away? How do you get away with that?
All
Living
right.
in Paris, not speaking French.
So you
want to be
are
muted.
you,
I'm
are
just
you
telling
saying
you.
you're gonna call me?
Because
Are you
I
saying
don't
you're
take
gonna
the
call me
shit with a
Lars
fucking
and
tourist with.
basically give me a little respect for change?
What?
What I will do is I will extend you the courtesy of calling you by the name you wish to be called.
That wasn't even
And
a
if
Blah
I
blah
sentence.
blah,
slip
man.
and say
Blah
something
blah
else,
blah.
you'll give me the
It wasn't
grace to
even a
claim that
sentence.
it was just a mistake since I've known you for 7 years.
And can I ask a question?
They
Why
boo
is your
from
head
I
so
don't
saying.
tiny?
act like a tourist.
Why you doing-
Shit.
Hey,
It's like
hey,
fucking
no,
small as
bro.
fuck.
If,
Why have you
if you don't act
you're
like
like
a
maxed out
tourist,
your
then why the
shoulders and
fuck
your arms,
you not
bro,
speak
but
their
you're
language?
literally tiny. You need to
Well,
up
by
Blah
now,
blah
mate.
blah,
Yeah.
man.
I'll
Blah
So
blah
you
blah.
I know.
we know
Gotta
that
up
the
your head
thumb
size,
is
bro.
great.
What's wrong with you?
I was just waiting
Welcome
for
to
my
the zoo.
And also, you've got
my
got no
fingers are
floor.
really- yeah.
What is going
What's
on
this
with
guy
this?
saying in front of me? I can't even hear him.
Fondue, mate.
I'm saying,
Well,
oi,
he said
faggot,
beauty people
why
want to
can't
get
you make a
people
decent
down.
avatar?
That might make a
What the
difference.
fuck's
You're not
wrong with
losing
you?
anything. Let me
You hear
tell
me
you,
now?
the show's avatar
The
is
fuck,
twice
man?
what you're sitting in, you doofus. That's within
I
you,
have
by
to-
the way.
I have to turn him up.
God damn, I have to turn them up so I can
Doofus
hear
has
through
an-
my
So I can
feet,
hear.
God
He's
damn.
standing right in front of me and I
I'm
can't
sorry,
even hear
goddamn
him.
it. Would you
Stay
like me
quiet.
to
I
talk
know.
like this to you, boy? Can you understand me
What are
now?
you-
God damn.
All of a sudden you're from the south?
My
God
president.
damn, can you
Twice a
understand me
Wait,
now,
what,
boy?
my
Are
president?
you-
Like, goddamn, I'm
Are
gonna
you
learn
like
you.
from
Wait,
Texas?
wait a
I'm fuck-
minute. Did
I'm
you
gonna fucking
did you
learn
just say
you.
my
Where are you
president?
from?
What?
Fucking place with
Wait,
small
what?
fucking heads.
Jills is angry because
Yeah,
Amazon
whatever,
extended
dude.
me credit for dog
Oh my
food.
god, I need
Hey,
a
Damn,
walk.
you
This
got
is
tiny
This
heads.
is the internet. What are you gonna do? Kick
And
my
free
ass?
shipping for 30
Beat me
days.
up?
Man, I ain't there in real
No,
life.
she's
I'll
getting a
kick your
discount.
ass, boy. I'll
She's
trying to
fucking
say.
learn you.
His
She's
avatar
trying
is
to
twice
because I
yours.
save money.
Tiny
Why
fucking
am I a
biceps.
bad
Look
person?
at you, boy.
Yeah.
Why am I
You
a
come
bad
to my
person?
house.
Goddamn,
See
boy,
what
you have to
happens.
hide behind your goddamn shotgun,
like
boy,
saying,
because I will
I
kick
got
your ass.
$5
boy.
off
I don't need a
Whatever.
shotgun.
meal at like
Guess
Applebee's.
Need the
what?
shotgun,
Otherwise, I
bro.
wouldn't be able to
I know
afford
You
you
can
it.
bring a
You gotta hide
shotgun if
behind
you
the
want,
guns.
but it's not gonna
You
help.
gotta hide behind
Right,
the guns.
North
You can't
Korea.
fight.
Yeah, but he might need one.
Oh, look,
Me?
it's John Gully.
Dude.
Wow.
Hide behind
You
the
don't even
guns
know who
'cause you
you're
can't
talking
fight,
to,
boy.
do you? You don't know me?
No,
You
you're
don't know where I'm
American, boy, so I
from?
don't need to know who I'm talking
Yeah,
to.
You don't know
American.
where I've
American pussy,
been?
goddamn.
You don't know what things I've had to do?
I'm sure you had to tongue some guy's
You're
butt, but that ain't
funny.
a story I
You're
want to hear,
funny.
boy.
You're a funny little hillbilly.
God damn, you must be tiny, boy, because you fucking got the biggest avatar I ain't even seen.
What a dork.
Well, I look basically like this except for
I
my
gotta
belly.
put
belly.
because
You got a
he's
fucking
an
tiny
idiot
fucking
insane.
pinhead in real life, too, boy.
No, yeah, I got a little
You
tiny
fucking
head.
pinhead, boy.
Yep,
Tiny little pinhead.
that
Got
little
that tiny little
penis.
Wait,
You
Tiny
pay
little
Yeah.
penis,
off
too,
the
alright.
bill when it comes
At least you can't
full,
admit
so
it,
you
boy.
don't have to charge any interest.
Wow. That was junk.
But what I'm saying is,
You guys are done here. This is
yeah,
a
at
great
the end of the
redecoration.
month, when the bill comes in from Amazon, will you be able to take that bill and
I
I
was
really
either
like
be
it.
buying it
It's great.
tomorrow with the money
Sticks,
I have right
honestly,
now,
I'm digging the
or paying
sticks.
for it in
More
you know,
sticks.
whenever
This
the
is like a
okay,
regular
but I think
faggot.
the question is, it's not your
Hey, you can't
want to
report
get
these guys
dog food
fast
and all that
enough.
stuff, but to be able to afford dog food on a
You
regular
can
basis.
start
That's a
reporting
big
the
thing.
dog if I could.
I went to
afford
Help
it.
Island,
Honestly,
and this guy said that I
dog
had
food
a
is not
pinhead.
that expensive
I
in relative
I
to
want
what
help
a dog
support.
costs. It's like
I need
the
support.
least of your worries.
Jesus
He called me a
Murphy.
pinhead. I'm
Go
gonna
to the
report him.
Man, what is that dude's malfunction?
Goddamn, I'm
How
upset.
stupid.
Go to
Go back home to your mommy.
He's an
Back into
idiot.
the basement.
what's
Basement. Tell your mommy you need to go back to the
We don't
basement.
really have basements over here. Living
You
in
can
your
abuse
basement
the
is an
hell out of
American
a
thing.
beta.
Like
You would
coming
be
in
amazed
socks.
at how brilliant a beta is.
Well,
I had a beta
attic.
live 6 years one time.
Go
and
home and
that
get
was
in the
really
attic.
They
Jesus
can grow
retarded.
out.
temperatures.
This
Wow,
fucker
Please
wants
just
some
Up with
money.
my
I've got
candle
Nobody
inside
does
this
shit.
bitty
What's
Come
going to
on.
happen when the Brexit
Little
comes through properly? mate?
base I
Funny
had
how
in it.
fast Linden Lab friggin' mutes people like me.
Pissed off
You
about
know,
it.
Literally
It's
trolls.
like
Cost
basically
of mango.
about
Fire
don't
don't
like
use
get
the
the
trolls.
better use
Suckers
my
are
English
resilient.
passport to its
Why?
Fucking bullshit, really.
You're crashing sim, idiot.
You'll have to go to fucking
Unless
the
you
Amazon
take
to
the
get an
fish
anchor.
out of the water, the
Cheaper.
thing's probably not going to die.
See, what do you call this?
Just hear Jill's voice.
Idiots, basically, mostly.
I'm
repetitive
muting him.
spam,
Mango, you gotta go to a fucking
Dumbass.
the Amazon.
Dork.
object littering.
That's what it is.
But I will say I did take really good care of
Because
them.
what's happening is,
Littering.
Except for the
Yep, SL's gonna give a
when we
shit
had
about
no
that.
meat. There was really nothing I could
what's
do.
Get on
happening is, it's filtering down
had this
now
stuff
through the
called
government
Betafix.
down to the actual people level.
Betafix is
So
like
this is
So
like
the
a
people
good old
gift
junkie
show, like
joint.
all
starting
beta
to
The
filter
monkeys.
If you just put that in your
On
water,
the
you
monkey
don't
today.
have to do anything.
Hey, Splinter!
And you
You're
need
here to
to change
gather
the
more
water every
information
5 days.
more
And
material
with
for the
betas,
next
it's slightly
video,
different
I hope.
than
I like
regular
Chris
fish.
too.
You can do an
I
entire
can hear
water
myself
change.
getting
It's a
But you
regular
gotta
outing
use
of
bottled water.
reverberation.
I don't know what I call you.
Someone's
You gotta use
recording it.
bottled spring water.
That's when you guys get together. Regular outing of the Chris
It's my
Splinters,
lover's box
Smirnoff
if you want to mute him.
Bubblewood's.
But you can do an entire water change with a beta.
Thing is,
You
I
can't do
might
that
know
with
him
most
every
fish.
day,
You
mate.
gotta
Just
do like a
fucking
half water
pop
change.
I knew
and
Fitty
pop
Vector
off.
was here somewhere. Fitty Vector.
I have to
And if you
block
have
all
the
your hair
Betafix,
because
you
of
can
the
actually
idiots.
scrub
Sorry, guys.
with the
Popping on
spring
and
water,
popping off,
the little
mate.
Idiots
extra
who can't even
Betafix,
take
and
care of
like
a
get
fish
the
Bad
properly.
side
fart.
really
Oh, you're in
clean,
trouble if you can't take care of
clean
a
the
fucking
rocks with it,
goldfish,
and
eh,
then
boys?
rinse it.
Oh,
So
for
that would
shit,
take
that's
2
right.
gallons
That's
of
what I
water,
said.
but it's worth it.
See, look, at least you guys can
want to
interpret for
clean
me.
your tank really well once a month. That's what I did.
Interpret,
So
mate.
you
If you
you
just didn't put a
basically
U
end up
instead of
getting
fucking every
7
vowel,
gallon
you'd be
jugs of
alright.
water for
Mate, if you
beta
didn't put a
every
fucking
month.
bear
Okay,
instead
I
of
don't think
water,
I could
you
be any
wouldn't be
more
drunk
thorough
all the
than
time.
that. I
This
just
guy's a
covered
jerk.
betas.
I'm not drunk.
You
I only
guys-
come on here when
That's
I'm
how you
drunk.
get your
guys
beta
get
to
'em
live
in,
6 years. They
please?
only have a lifespan of 5, and that sucker
The
was
thing
I'm
already
is,
here all
you
the
guys
fucking
on every
time. That's
day.
it, tell me. Tells me you're a
You
fucking
guys on
pussy.
every day don't have
People
a
say
fucking
I
life.
kill things. I extend their lives. Shut up.
On yourself since last week. So, fuck you. It's Tuesday morning
Anybody
and
who's
I'm
had
gonna
a
be doing
beta,
shit
a
in a bit,
full-grown
but
beta
right now I'm not
for
doing
6
shit, so
years.
here I am.
Shut in the
Not kill
butt.
things.
I
Let's shut
believe-
in the butt.
Can't even visit my friends because of this.
You can't even
dick.
speak English, mate.
I just
Can't
Shut
deal
in the
with
butt.
Did you
shit.
report him?
God, you
Can't
guys
deal
are
with it.
impeding on me visiting my friends in SL.
Goodbye.
Fucking
You leaving?
fuckers. Learn some
Yeah,
grammar,
I
mate,
am
and then
the-
come back. Once you've gone through school again properly,
I
come
reported
back
him.
and talk to
I
us
don't need
again.
no fucking Australians trying to tell me about grammar, right?
I'm only mucking
Now
with
you
you,
guys
sis.
replace every second word with cunt. Okay, you can't fucking talk
I'm
to
only
me
mucking with
about
you,
that shit.
sis.
Can't even get out of here.
Is that Jules? Is it cancer right here?
Danny, get out of here. Sounds like he's trying to be like Clint Eastwood or something.
Jules got. Oh, poor Jules. I just wanted to visit my friends.
It's very bad to release betas into the wild. You shouldn't release betas into the wild. Any fish you get from a fish store, you shouldn't release into the wild. It totally messes up the
Yeah, that's
ecosystem.
right. I only release the fucking alphas. Nobody needs more betas in the world. Alright, there's enough fucking betas out there.
Not necessarily. Not if it's a warm place. They wouldn't die. Get little boogers.
Oh, look, let's not. Let me do that.
Okay, let's just hear
Let
you
me do that.
slur,
I fucking believe it,
Denny,
man,
and
honestly. Phooey, I hate
your
to agree
wine.
with you, Phooey, but I believe it, man. That's a legit story he just told. They live in a Gatorade, man. Powerade is cheaper.
Yeah, but it's not a tumor.
True,
It's
honestly.
not a
They
tumor.
actually make tablets that are like Gatorade, and they don't have sugar in them, and they're better for your body. They're electrolytes without the sugar, and they come in a little.
Do you take
You can
them?
go buy it and you just mix with water. It's called electrolytes.
Right, exactly. It's much better than any of that crap.
Take it when you've got the shits. When you've got mad diarrhea.
You know the best thing I take. I used to like whip
Beer?
up all
Some
this
sort of beer.
spinach and shit in the morning and stuff in a blender. I get this powder now that's got it all in there from this health store, and you just put a couple of scoops in water, and you put fiber like psyllium husk fiber in it. You got your fiber for the day, you got your greens, and you mix it up. You drink it in the morning. I swear to God, you shit the best you've ever shat. You'll fucking feel $1 million, and you have a banana with it for breakfast, and it's
Powder is
like,
better than the real
Oh my god, I swear, if that's what and it's so quick and easy, and you don't have to grind up fucking spinach for breakfast to get your freaking greens and stuff. And that's when you need it, is at the beginning of the day.
The best thing I've ever eaten was some powdered
Well,
stuff.
13, in all honesty, if it has
but
algae
it's
in it,
ground,
it probably
it's
is
ground,
better
like,
than food.
It's
Eat
ground
some of that
spinach
fucking
and stuff.
seaweed and banana fucking stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
No, but that's a similar thing we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
It's similar.
Just giving shit back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like that sort of stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. I found another one with had spearmint and stuff in it. It tasted delicious. The first one
You talking about
like
well, me talking about that seaweed stuff makes me want seaweed salad, some Japanese seaweed
No, but
salad.
I felt so good after
Fuck,
it.
that is good, man.
I felt so good after it. Cause, and then I
Seaweed's
had.
not fit for humans. Shut up, bloody But you don't know shit, mate. What kind of fucking
Hey, look, and then I had one with like mint in it and stuff, and it actually tasted.
Fucking try and add me on Steam again, you bastard, and then get upset because we don't fucking respond to you. Needy motherfucker.
What? No. The thing is, when someone's talking, you wait till they're finished, right? No one else was talking. Except for this fucking, like, guy. He wants us to eat sushi all day.
His name is Lover's Farm. What about the sea cucumbers? Japanese love their sea
I'm
cucumber.
talking real life fucking people.
Did you know little fish live in the assholes of sea cucumbers? Shit. They live their whole life in the asshole of a sea cucumber. That's their home.
It sounds like ourselves.
Pretty much, honestly, it's pretty good.
You're all living in the arsehole of a fucking internet cucumber.
Well, so are you then. You're drunk in the asshole of it. That's how you got here.
No, but I only visit it every now and again, and I escape. You guys are stuck in
drunk.
it.
Every time you get drunk, you end up in the asshole of a sea cucumber. You just fucking said it yourself.
I know, but at least I get out. I don't come here every day and live in it.
Most people don't either. I mean, there's a few people here who do live in it.
Most of us don't either. Fuck off.
People don't.
Come on. Only people know themselves. I don't asking. People know themselves how often they come in.
Tuna. Fucking tuna is just... you know what?
Yeah.
For the longest time, I was like, you know what? I'm not eating tuna. It doesn't come from sustainable fucking resources, blah, 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 blah. And now...
I'll eat black and raw tuna, mate. I'll eat black and raw tuna. I'll eat black and raw tuna.
I don't know what it is, but now I'm...
I
don't know, man. I just love fucking fish.
Blackened means cooked.
Like, now I can't stop eating. I get crazy.
Nah, I eat it raw. Tuna you can eat
blackened
raw.
Tuna is a way of cooking it.
Raw, it's no problem. Same with
it is actually. Yeah, you're right. You do actually blacken the edge, but it's the same as fucking. What's the difference?
I don't know, man. Now I just can't stop eating like fucking sushi and stuff.
Blackened tuna is flash
I love
fried.
sushi too, man.
It's flash fried with lots of pepper. It's not only blackened by the pan, it is blackened by the seasonings, and it is cooked.
Yeah, but no. But if I just bought a fucking cob grill where you can actually smoke shit in it. You can actually smoke like fish in it while you're cooking it and stuff. Awesomeness.
I make pretty good sushi.
You should look up cob grill. Cob grill. All you do is you put a briquette in it. You light it in the middle. It automatically lights. Within 2 minutes, you're cooking your barbecue. You got 3 different types of grill you can put on it. You can cook a whole.
Do you mean the Gulf of Mexico food? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's called the cob. C-O-B-B.
Why would you eat catfish? Isn't catfish just all bones? I don't think that's why. I thought that we didn't eat it because it was all bones.
We used to have a really good fish market in our store, and they listed everywhere that the food came from, the seafood. They had like little X's where they would X it off where it was shipped from.
I just go after Greece, man, and they just fucking
Don't
bring
do
it
that
out the ocean,
anymore.
straight out the ocean,
All gone
and
to
they
shit.
serve it to me on the
Well,
taverna
how
in
about this,
Greece.
LaFupa? Did you know? You know what they feed the farm fish on? They feed the farm fish with wild
Martin's
caught
bought out our
fish,
food
right?
line, and now it sucks.
I think with salmon, when I was looking at the salmon, right, it takes them 6 kgs of wild caught fish to feed up 1 kg of salmon. So by fucking getting farm fish, you're actually killing more fucking fish than catching normal wild caught
The people are nice though,
Who
usually.
cares what we're killing?
What do you mean, who cares? You're the reason this shit is.
They're always picking at me for a reaction though.
No, because I don't plan on having children, man. Like, why would you bring children
Yeah, that's a
into this
selfish
shitty
way to
world?
look at it, mate. That's what's wrong with the world. Everybody
Why
says the
would
same
you bring
thing.
children into this
The religious
shitty world?
people
There's
say that, oh, I don't need to fucking worry about the world because I'm going to go up to heaven and the world's going to rain fire.
No,
and all
I
the
know
evil
I'm
people
gonna
are going to die.
die.
Well,
Right.
fuck that shit,
I'm gonna
mate.
get
It's
fucking.
not how it works,
I'm gonna
mate.
get
It's not how
cremated.
it works.
I know.
You got to
that.
look
I
after
know
this
that
fucking world.
life
Stop
ends
fucking
after you die.
saying that bullshit.
Life ends after you die, mate. That's it. Fucking gone. That's it. Goodbye.
No, the thing I was looking at was the Chilean salmon. They catch this type of sardines because they've made all the other types of sardines extinct in there. So now they feed them this like 1 centimeter tiny little sardines. They feed them to the salmon, but it's 6 kgs of those little fish to feed 1 kg of fucking salmon. No matter which way you look at it, farming of the fish is worse. It's worse than
about 3
just
pounds.
catching them out of the ocean.
Correct. 2.2 kilograms per pound. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but who's this guy talking fucking biblical shit? Jehovah. Hang on a minute. Jehovah came down. Guess what? 2,000 years later, mate, Jehovah ain't here. We got a world of shitstorm and fucking bombs and all sorts of other problems, mate.
And wank is crashing me.
No, I was just talking to that guy that's talking about Jehovah. I just muted him, but I like, if you need a crutch, I understand if you need God and Jesus and all that. That's fine. That's cool. I just don't need that crutch. I just think you die and you. That's it, mate. All over.
Oh my god, there's this Asian dish at this little place that I go to sometimes, and it's with my missus, and it's fucking got green tomato,
Your musses.
green fucking tomato, green chili, green tomato, and squid fried together. Oh, and spring onion. What do you guys call green onion? I think they call it. Oh, it's fucking like but it makes you sweat like a motherfucker. But oh my god, it's good.
Yeah, spring onions. What do they call it in America? Spring onion. Like a
green onion. They just call it a green onion.
Yeah, green onion. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Oh, that sounds fucking awesome. That sounds fucking awesome.
Wait, scallions? I thought scallions are different.
Yeah, scallion. Yeah, no, scallions are like, isn't that Asian Thai? Scallion.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure they're little ones. They're way smaller. Let's have a look.
Weren't they those like
scallions? Yeah, no, scallions are the short little ones. They're tiny. Right. They're like half the size of a normal green onion or a spring onion.
That could be
different
a
breed.
scallion.
They're more tasty. They have a stronger flavor than the green onion.
Yeah, it is stronger because it's smaller, and when you chop right down to where it gets thin, it's strongest. It's like really strong. I chop right down
They're
to
not.
where it
The
gets.
small ones that are dry are small because they're no, they're different. It's a different fucking species of plant, a different breed of onion. Look it up if you like. Sakes. The misinformation
That
is
sounds
strong
really
with this
nice.
one.
Yeah, someone's always in text like an encyclopedia.
Give him, he was
fucking knowing
bald. That guy was completely and utterly retarded. He didn't know
Yeah,
what the
so
fuck
if
he
you
was
ever
talking
want to
about.
fucking know
Scallions and
something
green
about
onions are
anything.
different fucking breed of onion.
All right, what are those things that taste sort of watery, and they're sort
In
of like
America,
potatoes?
goddamn! It doesn't matter if it's in America or not. It doesn't change the fact that it's a different breed of fucking plant.
No, but we
Fuck.
get it everywhere, you dope. No, not you. I'm talking about Zon. We get it everywhere, man. We know it's the same thing. But
In America, down is up and up is down because we
yeah,
say so because
got
we're
the
American,
best.
goddamn.
We got the best spring onions you ever grow in the fucking lifetime of your fucking children. And I sound like Samuel L. Jackson. No, I sound way off, but anyway.
You're mixing pot of your delusions of breeds.
What are those things called that they look?
Look, I'm literally looking at the definition of the two. It shows you the difference, right? Just like I said, scallions have a stronger taste. They're much stronger tasting. They're smaller, much smaller, much
What are those
smaller.
things that look like potatoes, but they're
Fucking
sort
completely
of
different.
more like
New Zealand definitely has the best apples, man. I hate to say it, but we're like apple fucking kings over here.
Oh, you know what? I went to Marlborough once.
We literally have these people coming, right, and they try and steal cuttings of the trees and sneak them out. And then our border patrol program, there's like a program about our border patrol, but they constantly catch people trying to sneak out cuttings of our apple trees, man.
You have really good.
They want our
Sauvignon
apple tree
Blanc.
breeds, but we won't give it to them.
I'll tell you, my girlfriend, like, we're in Paris, and all she drinks is Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. That's all she drinks. And we're in fucking Paris, man. And it's like, you want shit. Like, compared to.
In Australia, good wine. That's for sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, but, like, I even love. We went to the Marlborough area, like, and stayed there. And then there was a bushfire 2 weeks later and took out, like, didn't destroy everything, but came through. And I'm like, oh, what the fucking luck is that, man? But the fact was, like, it didn't matter. We still drink, like, Marlborough wine now. Like, and the Pinot Noir. We tried the Pinot Noir recently. We could get the Pinot Noir from, like, an international sort of a store. And, fuck, that's really good, the Pinot Noir. Have you tried the Pinot Noir?
I'm not really a drinker, bro.
No, I don't. I said I will not. I'll drink a red wine. I will not drink a cold red wine. Fuck that, mate. And I'm like, I had this Pinot Noir from Marlborough, and I'm like, oh, that's really fucking good, man. Because it was hot. It was really hot, and I really wanted a red wine, but it's too hot to drink red wine. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking shit. Fucking really good stuff. Anyway, another story. Another fucking day. Coming up to summer. Let's hope Koreans don't use the rocket. They're gonna fucking. I'm sure the Americans bomb the fuck out of that rocket. But you know, it's gonna be all this. Even if they shoot it when it's coming across, it's gonna be all sorts of like fallout and shit, right? Gotta be localized, but it won't be all over America. But
I'm not crashing either.
I think they do this They do this stuff that you read on the news. It's like, oh shit, they could put a nuke on it, and they probably never even thought of it until they put it on the news.
You know what I
And
did
then
with
now
Fupa?
they're probably thinking
I
about
amped up some of my settings just to see if it would crash me. I turned some shit out. I'm just gonna test the sucker out.
You guys can deal with it. You are. Burgers and fries. What's this fucking burgers and shit? I got a Bahama cruise. I got a Bahama cruise at the end of the year. Some Bahama cruise. That'll be awesome.
I've had my fill of the Bahamas. I used to go all the time.
I know. I've almost I've done it all, and I've done the Jamaican side, and now it's all I've got left is the southern Bahamas. So that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna do all the southern Bahamas. I'm gonna get through the Kokomo song, like Aruba, Bahama, come on, pretty. I'm gonna get through the whole fucking song, man. So by the end of this year, by New Year's Day, I would have gone through the whole Beach Boys song of every place they sing about. That's pretty cool, right?
So
That's
what's gonna
something
happen,
good.
Vinny? Is your plane gonna go down on the way? Because
Oh no, right?
fulfill
That'll
this
be the fucking
destiny.
thing. I'm on the last leg of the cruise, and if this cyclone or something comes or something, it's like, if you're not getting there, I'll fucking swim. I don't give a fuck. I'll get out the fucking ship.
Washing up.
Yeah,
The ocean.
wash up like, and it'd be like Gilligan's Island or
beach.
something.
And I made it, and then you just die, collapse from exhaustion. Nobody
But you
feeds you. Die.
that's why they call it a bucket list. You know, that's the way it goes.
I've got a bucket list I'm gonna fulfill, or a bucket list item I'm fulfilling next month. I'm gonna go to Annapolis and get these things called petit fours. I'm sure you've heard of them. They're French, and they're like one of the best
The French have
bakeries.
mentioned French have mentioned
They're one of the best places in America that makes gourmet petit fours, and I'm gonna get a box of them and eat them all by myself. And I'm traveling 4 hours just to go get them. Because I can actually have a road trip and enjoy it for the same amount as it costs in shipping. So I'm like, screw that, I'm driving. I'm driving there.
Why? You got a French Canadian or whatever it's called, right?
To me? No, I'm in Virginia. I just have to go to Annapolis, Maryland.
Oh, Maryland.
Yeah.
I heard Maryland wasn't that bad.
It's just dealing with the DC traffic that's a pain.
Yeah, there's some turnstiles or something that are a real fucking arsehole or something. Is that right?
It's just a what?
Like roundabouts that are massive.
There's a beltway around. There's a beltway around Washington D.C. Like the first beltway.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a roundabout. It's not a roundabout. It's a big freeway that encompasses the entire region.
All right.
And then,
so if there's
but they
blockage,
put in all these tolls.
But
they put in all these toll roads where if you want to pay a little extra money, you can deal with less traffic.
Right. Yeah. Sucks to be in America, I suppose.
Well, the thing is because I've grown up around that city, like I kind of like know it in a way that it's like most people don't know a city that they're not from. And I can kind of go up there and wing it and get where I'm going and like never fuck up. I just somehow always manage to end up
But
where
are
I'm
there
going.
back ways?
Even if I
Or
think I
is there
screwed up, I'm
no
like, oh
back
no,
way?
I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing it wrong, and I end up there, and I'm like, oh, it was easier than I thought.
But are there back ways? Like, do you know, like, I'll just cut back through here, go through fucking little
in
town
some
or
regions, I used to know that, but because they do so much upkeep on the roads in Virginia and DC, they just change the way things look over time. Like literally, the trees grow, they fancy up some parts of the street, the houses get remodeled facing, and it just looks different. And I can't eyeball it like I used to. Like I can't go on back roads anymore like I used to in DC. But I could up until about the age of 25, and then I stopped traveling around there a lot.
Hey, do you still
I could do the
tip?
back roads.
When you stop
What was
at like
that?
a diner and stuff, do you still tip?
I tip everywhere I go, probably up to 30%.
30%. See, it used to be what? Down to 18 to 20, right? Back in the day.
Well,
right?
well, standard, you're only required, even with a large
Yeah,
group
what's
of
the
people,
requirement?
you're only required to tip 15%. But I used to be
15.
a bartender and a waitress, so I tip, twice what I'm supposed to.
Yeah, see, I go to America and I used to be against this whole, especially when I went to like Fort Lauderdale and Miami and stuff, state of Miami and shit like that, and Bahamas and it was like, well, the Bahamas, and if you get on a cruise ship, it's like you try and pay as minimum possible because they're gonna rip the shit out of you. But when you're in these states, you're like, there's a specific, like when you stay in like New Orleans and stuff like that, it's part of the states obviously, but you think, hang on, this actually works because I actually had these guys or girls coming up giving me instant service, fantastic service, because half their wage was from the tip, and I'm going,
Right.
I'm starting to get like
It's more than half. Do you know that most waiters and waitresses,
right?
and even in nice restaurants, make under minimum wage? They make about $3 an
Yeah,
hour.
I'm thinking. At first, I'm going, I'm paying what, an extra 18% on top of what I am ordering, or 15 to 18%, and then now it's like this guy is super, or this girl, especially if she's hot or whatever. It doesn't matter if I'm with my girlfriend or whatever, but it's like if they're super fast, super friendly, like amazing. I'm just going, look, here's 25% tip, and I'm realizing they're actually working for their tip. And then my mind changed. This was like about, I don't know, 8 to 10 years ago. My mindset changed about tips, And so now I sort of brought it back to Europe with me. So whenever I get really good service in Europe, I give them like a really nice tip, and the next time they see me, they're sort of like running around all over me. Yeah, same as I was in the States. Like, so I realized the benefit of it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, there's kind of a community within restaurant people, especially in smaller areas, like say a college town.
Yeah, when you're
Like,
regulars and stuff, right?
Well, no, not just regulars, but most of the people that are your regulars work in the other restaurants, and you just end up giving each other your money. And if you have an off night, like it like you kind of pass your money around between each other.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, first, like I said, it was a bit. Why should I have to tip? Because I'm already paying a tip. I'm already paying government tax. I'm already doing this. And it's like, well, these guys are living off this. And it's like, I see Americans come to like, where I live in Paris and Europe in general, even when I'm away, and I hear Americans, and they're expecting stuff to come like within 3 minutes, 5 minutes, like not really 3 to 5 minutes, but they're expecting it real quick, like, you know, with dressing and all the sauces, you know, and I know what it was like in America, but they're not getting it, and so then they're going, well, I can hear them in the background. I'm listening to them, and they're like, well, I'm only gonna give them like a 10% tip, you know, like, they took 20 minutes to, you know, and my beer took like 5 minutes to get to me, and I can hear them. And I'm so used to like the European laid back like style, like you sort of just wait for it to come, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, you're not rushing, and it's and I don't know, it's
The pros and cons of a tipping society.
But I agree with it. It's basically the bottom line is I agree with it because it makes makes the people work harder. It makes them work for their money, and it makes them work for their tip. And if tips half of their salary, or a quarter of their salary, or a third of their salary, whatever, I'm going to pay it. That's it.
It goes more the other
if they give me
direction,
good
but
service,
yeah.
I'll pay it 110%, no problem. That's all I'm saying.
Do you tip, Albert?
What?
Yes, me mute. Do you tip?
What?
Do you tip?
Do I tip? Yeah.
On average, what percentage? Like at a pub for just beers?
We don't, like, in the UK, you never tip.
Is it in the UK? Is it? It's not normal to tip.
You always, like in the UK now, I mean, it's not everyone does, but people generally still, fuck, I need to mute that guy again. Fuck me. Gerard, fucking, anyway. Saying, you generally, you never tip for drinks in the UK. Like, that never happens.
If you buy a beer, if you buy a pint or two, you don't tip for a pint or two. But if you have a meal,
yeah. So for
Okay,
restaurants,
well,
right, people tend to like tip.
If you were ever a bartender in America, you tip 50% for your alcohol. Do you know that? If you were ever
Yeah,
a
we
bartender,
tip for everything. You tip like fucking the dude who changes the bog roll in the toilets.
No, but
Fucking
I
maybe
would
just
tip.
like pay them a proper wage
I
or
wouldn't
something.
go
I don't know.
there to drink and eat. I would go to a bar to drink, or I'd go to a restaurant to eat and drink. So then that would be the separation.
But you know what happens when you tip 50% when you were a bartender and they know you were a bartender? They will ask you how many drinks you want for the night and give you happy hour prices for everything you drink. That's the kind of shit that goes down, and that's why you tip 50%.
Or you could sit at home and fucking make your own, right?
Dude, I was a social creature. I didn't sit at home.
Was that so? I'll tip somewhere between like 10 and 20%, I guess. I think 10% is probably like.
Are you agreeing with me? Like, I lived in London for like for 3.5 years, and I tipped on how I like the service.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah.
Ayo, they don't make a working wage in America. They get less than minimum wage.
In England, it's not based on tips.
You have to tip
so
them.
you tip based on whether you like their service or not. I think pretty much. I love a good English fry up. Fucking best fry ups in the world. English fry ups.
Do you know at the best restaurants, Ayo, they don't. They give you like $1.25 an hour, and you can make up to $600 a night on tips because it's a really nice restaurant.
Yeah, if they order Christelle.
I mean, if it's a really good meal and the service is good, then yeah, I'll tip like 20, maybe 25.
Yeah, and if you're showing off to a girl, like you're taking her out, showing off. You know,
No, man,
you
I've not
have
been
to
on a
say
date with a girl in a long
how
ass
are you
time,
gonna
man.
force the employer to pay them properly?
Oh.
You're gonna take out a campaign, or are you just gonna be a shyster and say,
That's
I don't
what you
agree
Nah,
with
man, I
your
wouldn't.
system?
get off her cell.
You're pissing me
Get
off
her
lately.
cell in real life. Enjoy yourself.
I would have given you the shittiest service possible if you took that attitude in my bar. I would have served you last.
See, the thing is, you just.
We live in a society where we know that's what you have to do, AO. It's not like you're going to change your society because you don't agree with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd still call them a waiter and waitress. I wouldn't call them a server. Calling it a server makes me think of fucking computer servers. Sounds a bit weird.
Nah.
I don't understand.
Sounds like a server
I
on
don't
Amazon
understand.
or something like that. Amazon Web Services.
I don't understand.
A service.
Once again,
server.
AO is falling short of her
It serves
societal
a purpose.
obligations.
I don't understand.
That's because you don't understand.
I'm filthy. I'm filthy. I'm filthy. I'm filthy.
You're looking for attention.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
I don't understand.